and welcome to Sunshine with Joss. I'm Joss. What I do? I go on air every Sunday evening and I read silly jokes that I find on Google. That's all I do. Why? Because it makes me happy and it makes the people that watch laugh, and it's an opportunity for them to de-stress, laugh, live life a little bit, even if it's silly jokes by me. And it's COVID time, so that's what I do. I just spread a little bit of sunshine. That's all I do. Okay, first joke for you is called Man, Wife, and BMW. Okay, before I get into it, once again, thank you for joining. And hello, Joe. Thanks for inviting me out to the show. Okay, so a man in his mid 40s bought a new BMW and was out on the interstate for a nice evening drive. The top was down, the breeze was flowing through what was left of his hair. Okay, I'm gonna edit that. What was from his lovely, long, luscious hair. And he decided to see what the engine had. As the needle jumped up to 80 miles per hour, he suddenly saw flashing red and blue lights behind him. There's no way they can catch a BMW, he thought to himself, and opened her up further. The needle hit 90, and then 100, and finally reality hit him and he knew he shouldn't run from the police. So he slowed down a little bit, pulled over. The cop came up to him, took his license without a word, and examined it and the car, and said, "It's been a long day. This is Friday the 13th. I don't feel like doing any more paperwork. So if you can give me an excuse for your driving that I haven't heard before, you can go." The guy ponders on this for a second and says, "Last week, my wife ran off with a cop. I was afraid you were trying to give her back." "Have a nice weekend," said the cop and walked away. There we go, joke number 1. Thanks for watching. Okay, so give me a second here and I will pull up another joke for you. And again, this is what I pretty much do. Okay, so this one's called, it's called Brilliant Wife. Okay, I actually like this one. Okay. Well, I like all of them, but varying degrees of silliness. A wife finds a note from her husband on the fridge one morning. "My dear wife, you will surely understand that I have certain needs that you, being 57 years old, can no longer satisfy. I am very happy with you, and I value you as a good wife. Therefore, after reading this letter, I hope that you will not wrongfully interpret the fact that I will be spending the evening with my 19-year-old secretary at the Comfort Inn Hotel. Please don't be upset. I shall be home before midnight." When the man came home late that night, he found the following note on the dining table. This one's good. "My dear husband, I received your letter and thank you for your honesty about me being 57 years old. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that you are also 57 years old. As you know, I am a maths teacher at our local college. I would like to inform you that while you read this, I will be at the Hotel Fiesta with Michael, one of my students, who is also the assistant tennis coach. He is young, virile, and, like her secretary, is 19 years old. As a successful businessman who has an excellent knowledge of maths, you will understand that we are in the same situation, although with one small difference. 19 goes into 57 more times than 57 goes into 90. Therefore, I will not be home until sometime tomorrow. That's joke number 2. Okay, Okay, joke number 3. It's titled, Never Forget What Your Wife Asks You to Bring. Okay, a wife sent a message to her husband. Don't forget to buy vegetables on your way back from the office. And Priscilla says hi to you. Husband, who's Priscilla? Wife, nobody. I was just making sure you read my message. Husband, but I'm with Priscilla right now. So which Priscilla are you talking about? Wife, where are you? Husband, near the vegetable market. Wife, wait, I'm coming there right now. After 10 minutes, she texts her husband, where are you? Husband, I'm at the office. Now that you're at the market, buy whatever vegetables you need. Okay, joke number 4. Here we go. This one's called 7 Cats. Teacher, if I gave you 2 cats and another 2 cats and another 2 cats, how many would you have? Johnny, 7. Teacher, no, listen carefully. If I gave you 2 cats and another 2 cats and another 2, how many would you have? Johnny, 7. Teacher, let me put it to you differently. If I gave you 2 apples and another 2 apples and another 2, how many would you have? Johnny, 6. Teacher, good. Now, if I gave you 2 cats and another 2 cats and another 2, how many would you have? Johnny, 7. Teacher, Johnny, where the heck do you even get 7 from? Johnny, because I've already got a cat. And that was that. Okay, on to a couple more jokes. Okay, this one's called Can You Hear That? In the theme of for older people. I don't know. An old man decided his old wife was getting hard of hearing. He called her doctor to make an appointment to have her hearing checked. The doctor said he could see her in 2 weeks, and meanwhile, there is a simple informal test the husband could do to give the doctor some idea of the dimensions of the problem. My apologies. Here's what you do. Start about 40 feet away from her and speak in a normal conversational tone and see if she hears you. If not, go to 30 feet, then 20 feet, and so on until you get a response. So that evening, she's in the kitchen cooking dinner, and he's in the living room, and he says to himself, I'm about 40 feet away. Let's see what happens. Honey, what's for supper? No response. So he moves to the other end of the room, about 30 feet away. Honey, what's for supper? No response. So he moves into the dining room about 20 feet away. Honey, what's for supper? No response. Onto the kitchen door, only 10 feet away. Honey, what's for supper? No response. So he walks up right behind her. Honey, what's for supper? For the 5th time, chicken. Okay, some more clean, short jokes because I found it on Google. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, what do dentists call their x-rays? Toothpicks. I told you, it's Google. Did you hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon? It had great food, but no atmosphere. Wah, wah, wah. I know. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. It just waved. It's called 101 clean jokes. There you go. Okay, just going to do a few more. Did you hear about the fire at the circus? It was intense. It was intense. 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 Get it? Okay. I feel like dancing. All right. On to the next one. Okay. Why do ducks have feathers? To cover their butt quacks. It's like, I get 101 clean jokes. I won't do any more, but I mean, work with me. I mean, it's COVID times, right? We're almost getting to the end of COVID. Laugh. Laugh with me. Or laugh at me. It doesn't matter. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter. I actually like that one. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business. Mm-hmm. Gosh, so bad. So bad. Why did the bullet end up losing his job? He got fired. You're welcome. Next time I'll have more silly stories to tell. But, you know, giving a little bit of both. Okay, so how do you measure a snake? In inches. They don't have feet. What were you thinking? Okay. What does a house wear? Oh my God. Are you going to guess this one? A dress. Bad, 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 bad. Okay, last 3 or 4 quick jokes. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, it's just 15 minutes of silly jokes that I find online and I tell you, and sometimes I goof up on it. It's not so smooth, but it's fun for me to tell the jokes. And if you get a laugh out of it or you laugh at me, it's all a win-win situation for me. Okay, why are toilets always so good at poker? They always get a flush. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Get it? I know you do. You're welcome. Okay. You heard the rumor going around about butter? Never mind. I shouldn't be spreading it. Thank you.